General de Gaulle, the French general, gave you also a decoration?
That's the Croix de Guerre.
This one.
Croix de Guerre. I can't remember. One's a Croix de Guerre and one's a Croix de Guerre. And this one, well, that was just luck that they gave it to me. We drew straws and I got the short straw, so that's why I was the one that got it. And I'm kind of anxious to see if anybody's got any records of that. It'd be kind of nice if they did.
Yeah.
We've tried, but Fox Movie Tone can't find it anywhere. They think it was destroyed in that big fire. All my records were destroyed.
Oh.
Fortunately, they have enough. They have enough stuff, and I didn't know about my Purple Heart until just a couple of years ago. I knew I had one, but I didn't have any official record of it.
No.
And her husband died of Agent Orange, and she had to go out to the VA through some deal on that. And while I was there, they were talking to me, and they said, "Well, you ought to apply for something, you know." And so they interviewed me and sent me to doctors and all this. And in the course of that, they pulled up on the internet and found the records, believe it or not, of me getting the Purple Heart. And I have a certified copy of it now that I legally got it.
Yeah, yeah. I hear you often saying, "I didn't do so much, the others did everything."
Pardon?
So you say often,
Yeah.
"I didn't do anything. It were the others who did it.
Yeah.
But I got this, and I got a medal, and I got..." Why do you do that? In my eyes, you are a hero.
Yeah. Cause I just did what they told me to do. I didn't ask to go to St. Mary's League.
No.
I didn't ask to get the medal.
No.
And I can't remember what I really did, you know?
No.
I can't tell you. That's why I want to go back to Normandy. I want the C-47 Club, if they do like that, I think they will.
Yeah.
See, they took me out here, out to Fox Hill, and showed me practically where I landed.
Yeah.
Drove us down through Weiler. On one side of the street's Germany, the other side of the street's Holland.
Yeah.
And I remember all this, but I didn't until they told me. And it all comes back, and I think I want to stand and look at the Murray River in the swamp and know that that's really what happened.
Yeah.
But I didn't do anything heroic, you know.
No.
They just told me I was there. They just told you to do it.
We don't believe you.
Huh?
We don't believe you. You did something heroic.
Well, that's why I have those feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just lucky. I think I always said God wanted to see what the heck was going to happen to me. He made such a mess of me that somebody had to see what the end result was going to be.
Yeah. And at one moment the war was over and you went back to America.
Well, I didn't. I stayed.
You stayed in where?
Well, I stayed in Frankfurt on the Main. See, they separated they took us away from the 82nd Airborne. And we were just a regiment. And they picked our regiment to be the honor guard for Eisenhower in Frankfurt on the Main. And I had enough points to come home. You only needed 85, and I think I had something like 101 points or something. You got so much for each medal and all that crap. And I was afraid to come home.
Why?
Well, I didn't know what I could cope with it or not. And maybe I was having too good a time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I don't know why I stayed over.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do.
No.
And they needed people, and so I stayed.
Yeah.
See, we took a town of Hedderheim. It was on the outskirts of Frankfurt.
Yeah.
And we just took it and went in and threw a cordon around it and says everybody here can leave and take what they got that they can carry. And that was it. And we just moved into their apartments. And you think that was a terrible thing.
Mm.
Imagine how those people felt.
Yeah.
That was something.
Yeah.
And then all we did there was have formal guard mounts every day at front of this I.G. Fairman building, on the big grassy area out in front. But we did that for a couple of years. That's why I have 3 years on here.
Uh-huh.
I went over in 43 and came back in 46
Mm-hmm.
or 47, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I came home on a 45-day leave with my, used to be my company commander, Royal R. Taylor, who was one of these men that in war and combat, when he came around, I always told people it felt like God was standing there. You just felt you couldn't get hurt as long as you were around Royal Taylor. He was a tremendous gentleman.
Yeah.
He really was.
Yeah.
He has since passed away.
Uh-huh.
This is why I never talked about the war. Nobody's interested. There wasn't interested in it.
Yeah.
And until I went on that honor flight to Washington, D.C. Then I found out people really care. And now I really get exposed to it.
Mm-hmm.
She's fanatical about it. She does a beautiful job with these veterans. Is one of our dear friends.
Mm-hmm.
And when on the honor flight, when we're coming home, we got these letters. They had mail call.
Yeah.
20,000 feet above air, you're getting mail call. I was the last one to get the letter. I wondered if I was going to get any, because everybody got called off. The reason I was the last one, because I had so many.
Yeah.
I had 18 letters from people.
Yeah.
And this one gentleman sent me one that I'll never forget. I read it every once in a while.
Yeah.
He really had a lot of compassion.
Yeah.
And that's when I started to realize that people do care.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
And now I can talk about it, and I do.
Yeah. Wonderful.
And I had this one guy, and he's the one that tells me to don't be ashamed. And he don't want to hear out of me that I don't deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he brought me out of my shell. People really
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.